Hey guys, okay, got another cool experience for you I had last night. This is a dream. Okay, yesterday I was having problems with Crazy Eyes, and they moved me to. Actually, this is what happened. I was laying in bed, going to sleep, and I usually put my earplugs in, but I didn't. I wanted to hear how quiet it was out here. Out falling asleep with the normal world. Trying to stay out of inside. Anyway, so I didn't put my earplugs in. I'm laying there, and there was a voice right here going, telling me to do stuff, right? And so my innocence got Christ. Christ came down and said, my innocence said, there's someone talking in my left ear. I could see it was Crazy Eyes. She was right there talking, and it wasn't meant to telepathy. I thought it was, but it wasn't. And you could actually hear the physical voice talking to you. I could anyway. And that happens all the time with looky-loos. And so I'm laying there and I'm sleeping, trying to sleep. Sorry, I'm wide awake. I mean, just turned off the lights, and laid down. And so she was probably yipping in my head, but I couldn't hear it because I was watching a hockey game on the computer and stuff. And I'm laying there, I'm listening to her. My innocence tells Christ. Christ comes. I hook up to Christ, bring Christ in, the energy, Christ consciousness, and Christ energy from the personal guide. And he gets some security guards. He said, I saw him get them, and I didn't see him get them, but I knew they were there. And he goes, 3, 2, 1, and they all went down around, in like the energy's in me, so they can come right to me. They come right into this world spiritually, and they nabbed her, right? They took her away. They gave her shit. They put her away for a while, and they can't hold her because I guess she loves me, right? Why, I don't know. Anyway, they can't hold her. So they moved me, and then they probably let her go. So they moved me. They moved me to this other place. So I went to sleep last night. They said they were moving me, and they did. And this is the dream I had in this other place. And it was really good. So I'm on a beach. And I'm walking down this beach. And I'm with somebody who's telling me all about the beach and places and stuff like that. On the beach, and the animals I see and stuff like that. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Right? I love playing on beaches. And I think it was Jesus, but I can't really figure it out. The Christ that runs this place. And to me, he's just a kid. I'm just a kid. We're playing on the beach, walking, and he's telling me all about it. We come to this one place where the beach turns at the end, and I look out over the land, and it's just rocks and barren stuff. You gotta remember that part, so I don't want to forget it because it's pretty cool. It's like sparse trees, a big rock, and there's a bird back there, a big bird, like a heron or something. And I wanted to go see the heron, but he kept telling me to go this way, so I went that way with him. Then we came to this mound. There was a big mound, it was like more like a desert area. We're walking through this desert with shrubs and stuff, sort of looked like Arizona. And we're walking through the shrubs on this desert land, and there's this big rock. We went up on a rock, and I met this native guy, and the native guy, he's sitting there meditating, and I said, what are you doing? And he goes, oh, I'm doing my spiritual quest thing. And I go, okay. I respect that, I get it. And there was a kid like 12 or something. And he goes, and he said, I have to go in there, in this cave, and I have to go in the cave and go into the other world. I go, okay. And so he walks in the cave and disappears, right? And he's gone, literally like another world. He disappeared. I saw him disappear. So I'm like, I'm going too. So I went in behind him. I went in after him, and boom, I'm in a different world. And then I Then I'm in this other world, and it's a little weird. It's crazy. And I'm walking. I'm looking for the kid, and the kid's there. And all of a sudden, me and the kid were standing on top of the rock in this other world, but the rock is crossed between two worlds. It's like a porthole. And so we're standing in this other rock in this other world, and we look. At least I think it was a kid. I don't know if it was a kid. It could have been the Jesus that was with me on the beach. Either way, there was someone with me. And also we see these native people way far away in the distance on the horizon, and they're walking towards us. And so we waved. We're like, hey, hey. And they waved back. And yeah, a voice in my head. I don't know where this came from. I don't know. To me, he said it. He said it. He goes, the guy I was with, he goes, I don't know, it's totally opposite. They seemed peaceful and friendly to me. There was no reason to fucking jump to a conclusion. They're all peaceful and friendly. There were girls. There was like 2 guys and 3 girls. And he goes, he said, get your gun ready. Always be ready to defend yourself. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I don't even have a gun on me, but that's what he said. I guess I did. So I got my gun ready. I took the safety off, and I got it ready to go, just in case something happened. And we're doing something, and then I question that. I go, why do you want to shoot him? Like, why do you even want to? Whoever this guy was. And it's totally not like JC to say that. So I thought he was giving me a psyop, a racism psyop or something. And I'm like, to me, they're a fucking family, right? I'm going to go hang out with them, right? I want them to come over here. They know stuff, man. They're cool people, and they know stuff. But they never do get there. I get wrapped up in something, and I'm running around, and I'm chasing something. Then I'm chasing an animal. Some kind of strange ass animal, and I want to take pictures of it and see what it is. And then I wake up. That's all I remember. I wake up and I'm on the beach. And I'm on the beach. The water's hitting the shore. You know how it comes in and runs off through the rocks. Behind me is a cliff, and Jesus' house is up on the cliff, but I never look at it, but I can see it. His wife and daughter are in the kitchen. I don't see them. I'm looking at the shoreline. But and the daughter's going, I hate these things. I ain't eating them. And she's so cute the way she says, I think these things suck. They taste terrible. I'm not eating them. She goes, oh, Jesus Christ, you're going to eat them. And that's all there is to it. And so I got interested in what she was eating. That was so terrible. And all of a sudden I shifted. Boom, I'm sitting at the table, and the daughter's sitting there playing, and I go, and what they were these little bulb things off of seaweed. These little bulb things off of seaweed. I don't know what they were. Some kind of like seaweed stuff. She didn't, and I go, well, just pretend they're spinach and eat them. She goes, spinach? I like spinach. And I go, yeah, just pretend they're spinach. She goes, okay, I'll try. And the mother was pretty cool too. Anyway, I shifted. I'm back on the beach again after telling the girl I'm listening to the girl eat and everything, trying to get her to eat. This little girl, this little daughter, and I go, this is a cool beach. I love it here. I love it. And Jesus, all of a sudden I hear Jesus' voice. I never do look at him, but I hear Jesus' voice say, yeah, I love it too. I go, I could walk this beach for weeks and just enjoy myself the whole time. And he goes, yep, I do every day. And I'm like, I go, just walk for 100 miles. And he goes, yep, I do. And he goes, and I'm going, wow, this is great. I go, what is this place? Where is it? Where do you? And I go, this is a new place. And I'm awake now. Laying in my bed, wide awake, like I'm talking to you. And he goes, well, He goes, this is where I live, but you had to come here for whatever reasons. He never told me. He goes, you came here because we had to move you here, and I'm like, okay. And so I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh, whatever. Now what? And I'm laying there. I'm slowly falling asleep, and I wake up. I'm slowly falling asleep. Then I get up. I go to the bathroom. Have a cigarette. I lay down again. Boom! I'm there again on the beach. And I never did leave the beach, I guess. I don't know. I'm laying there, I'm on the beach, and I fall asleep. I slowly fall asleep on the beach, and there I am. And I'm at my house. I'm at my house in Chatham here, in another dream. And I go to my house, and there's a yellow Mercedes. I think it's Mercedes, that's what I'm thinking. And it's got no roof on it. It's for the rich people. It's one of them rich people cars. And it's yellowy, piss yellow, and all silver all around it, like the lines and things. And it's an old one. And so it was in the driveway. And so I got in and I drove it. I drove it up the driveway a little bit. And all of a sudden I started feeling, you ain't gonna believe it, all of a sudden I drove it in and I could feel the person who owns the car. Then I'm on the beach again, and Obama, I felt Obama. When I was driving the car, it was Obama's car. I could feel, and I thought, first thing I thought was, no, I didn't. That wasn't until I woke up. And then Obama's car, and I'm like, what the hell is Obama's car? And I'm standing on the beach, and all of a sudden, I start waking up. I start becoming conscious in my head. Jesus calls Obama over. He goes, hey, I want you to meet this guy. So Obama comes over. He goes, hey, were you the one driving my car? And I'm like, yeah, I guess I was. And I'm consciously waking up. So I'm talking to Obama, and Jesus is there. We're talking, and I go, Jesus, is that Obama for real? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, what's the problem? I go, where am I? And then I sort of leave Obama because I know where this is going now. So I just started asking Jesus questions and focused on him consciously. And I said, okay, look, Obama's here in this place with you. And he goes, yeah. And I go, what is this place? And he started, all of a sudden, boom, he takes me out, and I'm on a skywalk. Where you walk in steel, and it has railings, like the top of a train car, but without the train car, it's like a walkway, a steel walkway, and there's huge, giant rooms. And he goes, now you see this? And I go, yeah. And he goes, you are in that one. And he goes, we're standing on a beach in that one. That's where I live in this world. And I go, what do you mean? And he goes, see all these big giant circles? And they're all different inside? And he goes, those are all different worlds. And I forgot exactly what the word was, but listen, he goes, there's like 50 that I could see. And they all had this walkway. There's this walkway, and we walk by them and look in. And some were ice, and some were desert, and some were beach, some were mega cities, some were this, some were that, some were that. And he goes, you're in there right now talking to me. We put your soul in this one because you like this stuff, and so we put you in there for a day or two, and that's where you are. And he goes, watch. Boom, we're standing on the beach talking. He goes, right now we're in that room that you were just looking at. And he goes, this is where I live. This is what I like. He goes, basically, this is the one I like. So you're in here with me, and so I can keep an eye on you. And he goes, all of a sudden, boom, we're standing on the walkway again. He's showing me these big giant worlds. And he goes, these are rooms. They're not worlds. And I go, what's a room? And he goes, it's an environment that you like, that you can explore and play in. And he goes, everybody likes a different thing. So we have all these different worlds, different environments that people like. And he goes, it's for Christians. And I go, okay. And he goes, so everybody in here is a Christian. And I goes, yeah. And I'm awake, laying in bed. And he's explaining this to me, and I'm just like laying there watching. And all of a sudden, Obama's still there listening to all this. And I go, okay, well, what the fuck is, what is Obama doing? I thought he was a Muslim or Islam, ISIS guy, right? And he goes, nope, Obama's Christian. And I go, well, why is he here? Because he's on the earth. Why is he in here? And he goes, his soul's in here, just like you. You are in your body. He goes, you are in your body, but your soul's in here, playing, doing something different. Obama's in the body. His soul is in here doing something different. All the people, thousands and thousands and thousands of people are in these rooms. They're all alive on the earth, but their souls are in here, and we're helping them with their problems and stuff. And just like you are right now. And I'm like, oh. And I don't know what happened, but something came. You got a problem with Obama? Well, guys, everything I ripped off everything that I know of that he either knew about or did when he was in office for those 8 years. And he was defending himself as best he could. Basically, he's brushing everything off. And Jesus starts, are you accusing? I go, no, I just heard. And I go, basically, I hate every politician, every single one of them. And I'll tell you why. And I went on the whole pyramid structure, the Illuminati. They think they're better. We live in a zoo. And I started using the terms they use, within their little secret group, their elitist group. Now they think they're better than us. So I started using all their terms at the scum down here on the earth. Right? I'm the scum, and you're the scum. And all the rich people that have all money, who know stuff, think who control the world, like Hillary, Obama, fucking Trump, fucking George Soros, all these guys, all these bankers, all these Satanists, whatever they are, they all think they're better than us because they got money and they're educated and they know stuff that we don't know because of that. And they're all in their little groups and their gangs. So I started breaking all this out to Obama's face. Are you accusing me? Are you accusing me? Nope, it's just stuff I heard. Some of it I experienced. Right down to the aliens, man. Right, all the structures on the moon and Mars, everything. I go, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do this? And this is soul, right? And I go, Jesus, I go, so it's okay for me to go down there and subjugate myself from society and all the people in it because I got a lot of money, and then kill thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, manipulate their world, manipulate them, starve them out, just random stuff, not stuff he's done, but just random. I go, I can do that, and then I come here and I'll be living in the light. And he goes, no. And he goes, I go, well, what the hell is he doing here? He goes, he goes, when he dies, he's judged. He judges himself. When he dies, he judges himself. And then the priests and Christ and God, his inner light, bring down the hammer on him. It's all done within your own self. And I go, okay, that's hard to swallow. That's hard to swallow, but damn. And then he goes, you ain't supposed to be talking. I'm sitting there, and they're going, you're not talking, you're not supposed to be talking. The kids are yelling, you're not supposed to be talking. Everybody's yelling at me, no, I'm not supposed to be talking. They're all explaining, well, this is Richard in the ego. Richard's in the ego. They still, Christ, this new Christ, and all the people in his world that are supposed to be taking care of me, I'm not supposed to be talking. My kids realized I'm talking, my ego. This ain't my innocence anymore. This ain't, and I'm talking in the ego, and I'm not supposed to talk in the ego. Only when I'm dreaming, and I have to be out totally, out of the illusion. I could feel it starting to close up, and finally it started closing up. I'm still here, and I can't see now. And here I am, hanging out with Obama, I am not hanging out with him. And everybody's going, why is he yelling at Obama? Like, why is he yelling at Obama? And they said, my wife said, it's because Richard lives in the same world as the Obama lives, and he watched everything he did. He's in the spirit world thinking, and that's where he gets confused, me, because I don't see all these, I don't see the Obama that's in that world with me on a soul level, not being judged or anything. They're just hanging out and having a good time. I'm like, why aren't you in hell for all the fucking people you killed? And maybe you didn't kill them. I'm not saying anything. I'm not accusing, but you're bad, motherfucker. That's what I said. I go, you know what? I don't care who you are. You're bad. I go, I asked Jesus, and I go, is it okay if I do this? Is it okay if I hire someone from the zoo or ex-military or whatever, hire someone to go off and kill a bunch of people? I go, is that okay? Am I not guilty? I'm guilty, right? Supposedly I'm guilty, right? Because I ordered the hit. I have the money, I ordered the hit. I hired the zoo animal to go out there and do it. We're the zoo animals, remember that. They always call us the zoo. That's why you go on Netflix and you see the zoo, the movie The Zoo. Z Nation, the zoo. We're the zoo. We're the zombies. They control us like cattle. Alright? That's what the whole play is, the metaphor for the rich people. To subjugate themselves from us. Like we're fucking scum. They think they're gods, but they're just one bullet away from equal. Okay? They'll bleed the same. It's just a crap in their head. Now the thing is, I'm in that duality where I'm like, and the Christ goes right back to it. He goes, he ain't dead yet. I go, and then I hit him with George Bush. And I go, you're gonna end up just like George Bush Papa, right? And he goes, I don't know nothing about George Bush. I go, you the hell you don't. I go, you know enough about George Bush. He goes, I have no affiliation with George Bush. And I go, oh yeah. I go, how about you name some names about all the fucking people that Hillary got killed and took hits out on? And I thought about that one guy, what's his name, that she did, the real famous one. And I go, how about you start, I go, you don't do nothing. You don't do nothing. And I got so mad. I go, Jesus, get me the hell out of here. I'm not supposed to be talking. I'm not supposed to be doing this. Get me out of here. And he goes, get yourself up. And he goes, get up, wake up, and sleep. So I did that. Eventually, real soon after this, after I was starting to lose it, and I woke up, I meditated, left that world, got myself back in the illusion the best I could, and so there's another example. Now, take out all the Obama stuff, take out all the stuff, and look at it, what Jesus showed me, which is really important. Take out all the drama. I'm in a room, hundreds of rooms. Each one's a little world. Oh, and the world I was in only goes so far. Now we walked down the beach for miles and miles and miles. We turned and I saw beyond. And I go, can we go back there? I go, at one point I said, can we go back there where the rock is and the bird, the big giant bird that we saw? And he goes, we can go back a little bit, but you can't go far because it ends. And I go, what do you mean? And he goes, he said some kind of big world. That's the end of the blah, blah, blah. And I forgot what it was. But it's all it is a hologram world. But it's real as shit. It is real. I mean, the rocks were wet, changing color, water, the smell, the animals and everything. He goes, yeah, it's a real world. But it ends. It's just for your souls to live in. The people that are alive on the earth, their souls are loosey-goosey floating around. The Christians, they got problems or whatever, they stick them in this world, these worlds that the souls like to live in while they're on the earth. So you take care of the soul. That's the soul. But then you go real high, and then you're in the inner light, and that's a whole other game I don't really go to. anymore because it's so high. I'm stuck down here in St. Lucian, and they move me around to all these different places and there. But pretty cool, eh? So your soul. What with the fucking Obama? Obama's a Christian. His soul is Christian. What he's doing on the earth? I don't know. I know, but I don't know. But I can't accuse or say nothing. Judge people. You know. So fucking he can judge himself. And then I'll see him down in hell. Anyway. So I'm hanging out with Obama. I'm driving his fucking car. It pisses me off, and my ego wakes up in that world, and I go nuts because I'm supposed to, because I just want to get him. I just so much rage, so much rage, and it's just an illusion. It all means shit. All that rage, all that angst, all that fight between me and Obama means nothing. When you die, you cross over. That's why Christ doesn't know what the hell I'm doing. Why I'm upset. What I'm talking about. Because it don't mean nothing. All the events down here on the earth don't mean nothing to nobody. All the shit you do, all the shit they do, it only means something to you. What you do here, you all by yourself. It don't mean shit to Jesus. They'll help you out and do your thing. They'll learn from you, but it really, in the bigger scheme of things, it don't mean nothing to the rest of the universe, like the people in it. It does to a point, but not really. Or something, I don't know. I got that little feeling going, where, wow, my life really don't mean shit. Like all the fighting and all the crap, all the revenge, all the stuff, even death and killing and everything. It means something to the person, to that soul, but it don't mean much to the rest of the planet. To me, I'm making it to a point. I'm saying, you're a fucking mass murderer. You're genocide. As far as I'm concerned, crime against humanity. You're a crime against humanity. And that's what I was calling them. All of them, if I met anybody else, but I'm with Obama. I was there for like half an hour, clearly, looking right at him. Voice, everything's just the same. Unbelievable. I even thought I was going fucking nuts until Christ said, no, he's here, he's right here, he's looking at him, he's right there. He's just like you, Rich. He's just like you in this room, doing the same thing you are. He's going nuts in your world, we put his soul here to keep him safe. You're going nuts in your world, in your body. He's going nuts in his body, you're going nuts in your body. When we put him here in this world, he's Christian. And I go, you don't portray Christian. I go, sold out to Saudi Arabia for fuck's sakes, and Iran and all that shit. I go, how about that? Well, I'm concerned that. That's your world, not my world. I take care of it here. I'm like, holy shit, this doesn't mean nothing. He goes, it does, but this is my job. I'm like, all right, I gotta go. I got 30 seconds. Crazy, guys. Crazy. Later.